Hello, today's video we have the following content.
The complete lineup of Zhang Yimou's new movie in 2025 is exposed. Xiao Zhan joins with 5 big kings, and the box office will be a big hit. Recently, just when everyone was looking forward to Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, some media on the internet exposed the complete lineup of Zhang Yimou's new movie Professional Counterfeiters in 2025. Xiao Zhan's name is on the list, which is incredible. It is worth mentioning that in the exposed complete lineup list, Xiao Zhan joined hands with 5 big kings including Lei Jiayan, Yang Qiangxi, and Sun Li, and powerful artists from the domestic entertainment industry to join. If the news is true, the box office is guaranteed and it will definitely sell well. It is reported that some media on the internet have exposed the cast list of Zhang Yimou's new movie Professional Counterfeiters in 2025. Xiao Zhan joined hands with 5 big kings including Yang Qiangxi and Lei Jiayan to join. They are all good actors with a good reputation in the entertainment industry, and they also have their own classic representative works. If the news is true, such a lineup is destined to be a big hit at the box office, and it is full of highlights. Of course, this news has not been officially announced yet, and the actors have not been confirmed, so we are still looking forward to Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero during the Spring Festival. Judging from the response of fans, after seeing the complete lineup of Zhang Yimou's 2025 new movie Professional Counterfeiter exposed by the media, especially the revelation that Xiao Zhan will join the 5 major domestic entertainment giants, they all said that they would not make an appointment without official announcement, and everything is subject to official release. For Xiao Zhan, the new movie starring Xiao Zhan and Zhang Daffy is currently in theaters. Although the scheduling rate is at the bottom, the attendance rate is the second highest during the Spring Festival. Friends who like it should not miss it. In short, I wish Xiao Zhan all the best. It is not clear whether he will join Zhang Yimou's new movie. One thing is certain, Xiao Zhan's acting career is booming, and Xiao Zhan in 2025 will definitely achieve greater success. Xiao Zhan is a well-known all-round artist in the entertainment industry, and his reputation is also very good. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero won the pre-sale box office championship. As a highly anticipated martial arts blockbuster during the Spring Festival, The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero has attracted much attention because it is directed by the well-known director Sui Hark and starred by the top star Xiao Zhan. The pre-sale box office of the film reached 334 million before its release, becoming the pre-sale box office champion of the 2025 Spring Festival, reflecting its strong market influence. The higher the expectations, the greater the disappointment. The martial arts action scenes that the audience expected did not appear. Instead, more than 2 hours were spent in the simple plot of Guojing looking for Wang Rong and Wang Rong looking for Guojing. Many people returned disappointed, and the film rating was therefore low. The film tried to cover too much content, resulting in a lack of logic and coherence in the story. For example, Guojing learned martial arts from the 7 freaks of Jiangnan for only a few seconds, and his master was inexplicably killed and the cause of death was unknown. It took only 1 minute to learn the 18 palms of the dragon from Huang Qigan, and he hurriedly passed by Master Yidin to learn the 9 Yin Manual. These plots are abrupt and puzzling. Most of the film is devoted to the love between Guojing and Wang Rong, who searched for each other, separated and reunited, making the audience feel as if they were in a romantic love story rather than a chaotic world. In particular, the plot in the end where Guojing made the Mongolian Khan withdraw his troops with just words seemed too absurd. Xiao Zhan's performance of Guojing has caused a lot of controversy, especially his interpretation of this classic character, which failed to fully present the honest and upright characteristics of the original work, which disappointed many fans of the original work. As a hero in Jin Yong's works, Guojing has very distinctive personality traits, especially the persistence and loyalty shown in the face of difficulties, and the mental journey of gradually growing into a great hero. These should be the core elements that actors must deeply explore and express when shaping the role. However, Xiao Zhan's interpretation presents more of an idle drama-style image, lacking the simplicity and sincerity that Guojing should have. The more prominent problem is that Xiao Zhan's expression is relatively single, lacking sufficient layering and changes. Many viewers noticed that his frowning expression in the play was widely made into an emoticon package, which seemed to rely too much on a certain fixed facial movement to convey emotions, lacking the delicate expression of the character's inner world. The charm of the character of Guo Jing lies in his growth from a simple boy to a responsible hero. The changes in mentality he experienced in the process should be rich and profound, but Xiao Zhan's performance failed to fully present this. Guo Jing's growth process is not only about the improvement of martial arts, but also about his human test and moral adherence in the world of Jianghu. These are important parts of his role as a great hero. However, Xiao Zhan's interpretation in the play failed to go deep into the level of these complex emotions, which made Guo Jing's image appear relatively flat and single. Although Xiao Zhan has certain acting potential to successfully portray such a classic and complex role, he still needs to make more efforts in the delicate expression of emotions and the presentation of the character's inner world. Many viewers have criticized the characterization in The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero, especially the interpretation of several key characters, which seems to have failed to faithfully restore the charm and depth of the original work. Wang Rong, played by Zhuang Daffy, should have been one of the highlights of the play as a clever, smart and lovely character in Jin Yong's works. However, Zhuang Daffy's interpretation made Wang Rong's image lose the wit and agility in the original work, becoming bland and lacking the kind of cleverness and ingenuity that makes people's eyes shine. Wang Rong's wit and cunning are not only the core of her character, but also make her full of charm in the play. However, in this adaptation, Zhuang Daffy's performance failed to convey the charm that Wang Rong should have, making the character seem a little weak and thin, and unconvincing. Let's look at Li Ping, played by Ada Choi. As Guo Jing's mother, Li Ping's character is full of tenacity and affection in the original work. However, in the film, Ada Choi's interpretation lacks depth, especially her suicide plot seems a little inexplicable, which weakens the power and emotional appeal of Li Ping's role as a mother. The tragedy and greatness of Li Ping's character should be reflected in her selfless love and sacrifice for her son, but in this work, Ada Choi's performance failed to show these connotations, and the character became bland and difficult to impress the audience. The setting of the villain Wu Yangfeng is also disappointing. Wu Yangfeng is a complex, insidious villain with a deep background in the original work, but in this drama, his character's setting is chaotic and his image is distorted. Instead, he is portrayed as an anti-Mongol hero, changing his original identity and personality. Wu Yangfeng should have been a major villain in the play, and his evil deeds and complexity should have become an important driving force in the plot, but in this work, his character did not get the depth and personality shaping it deserved, lacking the threat and conflict of the villain, which made the performance of this character appear mediocre and unattractive. The interpretation and setting of these characters seriously affected the overall performance of the series, especially those characters with distinct personalities and deep-rooted in the classic IP. Both the acting skills of the actors and the shaping of the script failed to grasp the core characteristics of the characters, causing these characters to lose the charm and tension in the original work. This not only disappointed many fans, but also made the audience feel a lack of substitution and resonance during the viewing process. The film downplayed the theme of the greatest hero serve the country and the people, and the plot of Guo Jing persuading the Khan to withdraw his troops seemed thin. The narrative is confusing and the plot is messy, lacking the profound thinking about rivers and lakes and chivalry. And Sui Hark's early works criticism is aimed at looking forward to better works. Although The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero has high box office and high ratings, it is undoubtedly a failure in terms of quality and audience expectations. It wasted the classic IP and failed to meet the expectations of the audience. In the current market, although traffic and star effects can attract audiences in the early stage, it is the quality of the film that ultimately determines the box office. Only by carefully polishing the script, carefully portraying the characters, and ensuring the quality of the film with a rigorous attitude, and being responsible to the audience and the work, can a successful work be created.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.